What is up, guys? This is Darius and we're back with another video. So this video is long overdue. I was supposed to have posted it like a week or so ago, but I never did get the chance to do it for some reason. I've just been so busy and everything that never really got around to it, but we're gonna go ahead and get this video done today. So basically today we're going to be talking about the mutant Storm and her portrayal in the live actions compared to her comic counterpart. So before we get into all that, please make sure y'all go ahead and like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on my Instagram, 1,000 followers, so go ahead and follow that now if you can. Mainly for my Roblox people, I do have a giveaway of 1.8 thousand for y'all once I hit 1,000 on there. So yeah, just be looking out for that. And yeah, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers on this channel and everything. So make sure y'all subscribe again if you haven't already. And let's go ahead and get into everything today. So first and foremost, for those of you guys who don't know who Storm is, she is a Omega level mutant who can control and manipulate the weather of any atmosphere, on any planet in space, all of that. She's most notably known for being a part of Xavier's X-Men team, but has teamed up with the Avengers at certain points in time. She also is known as a goddess in some parts of Africa and everything, seeing as her powers can probably doesn't really have a limit at certain points, even stronger when she adds magic into the mix, which she is capable of doing. So yeah, that's basically some background info on her. I'll put pictures. You guys should know what she looked like. I'll put pictures up here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the first part, which is going to be the good portrayals of her in the live action movie. Okay, so like I was saying, starting off with X-Men II, she displayed her powers pretty good when stopping a missile from hitting the jet when she and Jean were under attack. If you guys see that scene, I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but she didn't really have to focus on it too much. She's been known to focus on one area in the comics and cause the storm to happen, even if she didn't seem like she was there or she didn't have to be present for it to happen. But she did that in the comics, and so I think that scene was pretty good, even though she could only stop like one. I think it was only one missile or two, but I still think that she could have did a lot more in that scene. But there was definitely one scene where she did good. She didn't have to look at it or anything. Next is in X-Men Final Stand. She showed more capabilities in that movie compared to the previous two. We can start off with the balcony scene where she was shown to be emotionally in distress and she was causing the weather to change and rumble and everything, until Professor X came and talked to her and calmed her down, and she instantly made the weather better. So that was good. Another case in this movie is in the fight scene at Jean's house, where she flew in and did like a cool spin lightning punch kick thing. I'll put the clip on the screen too for y'all to see, but that was pretty nice when she did that. So yeah, that was cool. She took out two enemies doing so, and yeah. Next is Days of Future Past, when we seen Storm. Storm was one of the only ones that had an edge against the fight against the Sentinels, and she was one of the main components of them surviving and getting out for the most part, dealing the most damage, taking out a bunch of them, and all of that stuff with her power. So yeah, that was really nice and a good portrayal of Storm. Now, next to the rebooted series, we have in X-Men Apocalypse, we see how her powers gradually grew, and she was able to disrupt Apocalypse's attempts to teleport away, like he did earlier in that movie. We kind of seen it in the comics too a little bit, but yeah, that was pretty nice to show how her powers could do that. And lastly, in X-Men Dark Stand, we see more of her combat capabilities in the train scene, which goes hand in hand with her definitely. That was great to see. And yeah, it shows her skills overall with her abilities. I feel we're a lot better in this movie too, especially during the train scene where she was using her abilities to handle a lot of them at one time. And we just seen her use it more in this movie. So yeah, those are some of the pretty good things we got with Storm. And now we're moving on to the bad. So starting off with that, uh, one of the bad scenes, which came from X-Men 2, it's also in the same scene of them, her, and Jean in the jet flying while being chased by missiles. I feel as though she should have been able to stop more than the one she did. So she did one, you know, she couldn't stop the other one. I don't know why. So she was definitely held back for who knows what reason in that part. And in the final scene of X-Men 2, I feel as though Storm could have used her powers to freeze some of the incoming water. Because she has a lot of capabilities when it comes to her, powers. So I think that instead of Jean just sacrificing herself and dying, well, we thought she died, but instead of Jean sacrificing herself to do all that, I do think that Storm could have did something to help in that case. I can't remember if Iceman was there too, but if he was there, both of them could have definitely helped. But Storm definitely could have did something like freeze the water, or did some kind of hurricane or something between the water to help them get away. So she could have did that while Jean was lifting the plane. So yeah, that definitely could have been easier. And in the last case is in X-Men 3, we see Storm getting beat up by the fast girl, I forget her name, a lot. But like I stated earlier, she's pretty good in hand-to-hand combat, and a lot of that wasn't shown much in the movie. It was shown a couple times, but I definitely think it could have been a lot more in depth and everything. And yeah, so with that being said, I do feel as though the movies, she was great, and it plays on the idea that anything is possible. I can't wait to see what's in the next movie, and I'm also excited to see Storm into the main MCU and see what they do with the mutants. As we all know, they're leading up to the mutants right now with like America. Was it America Chavez? No, Kamala Khan. She's a mutant. And a couple others we've seen in the Hulk series. So yeah. So I'm sorry, y'all, if this video is kind of messed up. I'm jumbled up on all my words, got all my notes mixed up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. This video isn't too long, and I will be doing a couple more videos soon. Hopefully they'll all get posted within this week or this weekend. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see y'all in the next one.